It is time for the biggest game of the season. It is Super Bowl 59 here as we're in episode number 19 of the Chicago Bears franchise. And who would have thought that these two teams here, the Jaguars of Jacksonville, taking on the Chicago Bears in this Super Bowl matchup here in season 1. I cannot believe it. I was not thinking that we would be making it here. At least this far here, at least to get to the playoffs. But here we are at Super Bowl 59 as the Chicago Bears. They're going to try to see if they can hoist that trophy up and be bringing that Lombardi trophy to the Chicago South Side and representing the Bears. Bring home another championship since 1985 when I don't know if a lot of you guys actually a lot of you guys are not even born. If you're like me, you remember the Super Bowl Shuffle. Of course, I was only 3 when that happened, but I do remember it and and do remember seeing it on television, especially when they showed it on MTV, the music video of it. But the Chicago Bears, of course, played Jacksonville back in Week 6. We beat them 48-13, and that game was in London, as that was part of the NFL London games there. And of course we did a very good job there as Williams he was in a fighting spirit that game where he had a really nice week, or we had a really nice game there leading into that game and did very well for ourselves there. Scored 28 points alone in that second quarter, winning it, or at least leading it 35-3. And then pretty much had control of the game for the rest of the way there. Giving up 10 points in the second half there. And pretty much stayed controlled and stayed on top of that, controlling that offense where we wanted Lawrence to throw at. Lawrence threw for 290 yards. We threw for 254. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions there for Williams. As for Lawrence, he had 4 picks in the game, which really caused a lot of problems for him. He completed 65% of his passes. We completed 78% of our passes. They had a really nice game there on the ground with Swift, 27 carries for 172 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. ETN, of course, we really kept him in the box there, 16 carries for 52 yards, a fumble. And, of course, there you see a rushing touchdown there for Williams. And that was really the start of the pickup of us, of course, winning game after game after game. And, of course, then finally the floor dropped when the Packers beat us there at home. But of course we got revenge on them in the final week of the season, getting a W there in Green Bay. And of course for the Jaguars, well, they had a little bit of a roller coaster there. They bounced back in Week 10, getting a victory over the Vikings. Before that game, they lost to the Patriots, the Packers, and Eagles, and then finally start picking up things there after they get a win there off the Vikings, and then get another win off of the Lions and Texans following that in weeks 11 and 12. The last game they would actually lose was back in week 14, and then from there on they went on a 7-game winning streak headed into the playoffs, leading up to today's game here at the Super Bowl. So they've been on a bit of a run here, and now they're trying to see if they can pretty much cash in their chips here today and try to win that championship, just like we are trying to do the same here today. Of course, they had a very successful and close games in the playoffs going into this. In the wild card round, they defeated the Steelers 28-27. Then they would go on to meet the Ravens in Baltimore, winning that game 34-21. And then finally had a very good game and a very close game against the AFC Chargers to win the AFC Championship there, 30-28. So now we're going to see if we can try to make that the final victory for them this season, as we're looking to bring home, like I said, that trophy and bring home another Lombardi trophy. Of course, Jags are looking for their first Lombardi trophy, and there you see the at least the wins and losses I was talking about there. And like I said, it was a bit of a crazy run. When they lost against us, they went on to lose 3 straight, and then won 2, able to get back, winning 3 straight. Like I said, against the Vikings, Lions, and Texans. Lose to the Titans out on the road, but then going on just a hell of a run there, going into playoffs. So the last 3 games of the season, winning games, and of course then winning 3 more going into the playoffs. So Jacksonville, have a really good play game. And of course, if you guys don't know, I do have a series with Jacksonville in this not the same universe, but in the same game here on Madden 25, as we have a mission recondition series over on the second channel. And I'm very familiar with this Jacksonville squad here and what offense they run. So that gives me a bit of an edge against them of knowing what personnel they have and what plays they're going to be running here. As you see here, it is Super Bowl week, and they're going to ask us some questions here about the big game. And a reporter asks us about, talks about what the players have been doing for the week here and how they've been preparing. And of course, there you see one of the things we're going to be talking about is they're asking us about left tackle Jones and what we're going to focus on leading into this Super Bowl game here. And I think for us, I really truly think that the pass blocking, or in this case, we say the run blocking is going to be important for us, which is true. Run blocking has been very successful this season. That's what's pretty much got us here in a lot of the games, as Swift has been just doing a great job there, running between the tackles and getting some nice runs, as well as also too running on the outside as well. So running has been very key for us, and I think that's what's going to really help us. Obviously that's what's going to get us to win this game. So running the game is going to be important. As you see here, we got to try to stop Travis Etienne. He's been on fire as of late here. Having a nice runs in the backfield there, as you see the 3-year young man from Clemson still here. Of course, this season he is not. He's actually played in quite a few games here. He's not as accident prone and injury prone, I should say, not accident prone, but injury prone, as he has been in a couple of years. Over 1,000 yards rushing this season with 10 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. We're hoping that we can kind of rough him up and blitz him quite often in this game here. We're going to try to do that as much and often as we can. Of course, they do have, they got Bigsby in the backfield, as well as Johnson, Ernest Johnson there in the backfield there as well, to help him out in the running game. So we kind of want to get to those 2 halfbacks there. Trevor Lawrence, of course, if we can put some pressure on him, we get him running around and skittish and stuff, I think for the most part here we should have a good game. There you see he has a nice short accuracy, mid accuracy, and his deep accuracy just needs a little help. 4,005 yards there for the season, 30 touchdowns, 18 interceptions for him this season. And then on offensively here, we need to worry about, or at least this defense that we need to worry about from Jacksonville, is going to be Josh Hines-Allen, who is a great, in this case, a great run stopper here. They don't have him like in my mission recondition series with Jacksonville. We have him as a linebacker position, but here they have him as the right end. And he, if not supervised and not maintained and regulated here, he can definitely run a hack and run havoc there to your backfield, especially to your quarterback. And that's what we definitely have to try to avoid here this week. 4 tackles in the game against the Chargers, 1 tackle for loss and a half a sack there for him, as well as Olfacon. You see him playing the right outside linebacker position, 90 overall. There you see his numbers, good tackling, great speed there for his position, as well as excellent pursuit there. Bears, currently we don't have any injuries. All our guys are healthy and ready to play this week. That means even Keenan Allen, we can see him in action as well. And then for the Jaguars there, Woodgard and Sippen Jr., or Gibson Jr. there, as the guys are there, or some of their stars there, that will be out for this game. So here we go, kickoff here, as we'll kick this one off. We'll defer to get the ball to start off the second half. Jacksonville will have the ball here, and they'll be taken down there at the 24-yard line. So this is definitely going to be a challenge here for us, as like I said, these 2 teams are This is a pretty evenly matched up game, and we just really need to have Jacksonville just to kind of be off kilter and have them, just kind of, get that pocket uncomfortable there for Lawrence. As see a deep pass there, that ball is going to be deflected. Nice job there, as that's going to be broken up. We'll jump to a 3rd and 10 coming up here. Ball's still on the 24-yard line. And we'll see what we can try to do here. Quick pass there. That's going to go to Ingram. As he is going to get enough there for the first down. It's nice tackle there from Owens for the Bears. We'll see now here, 1st and 10. Ball on the 35. Well, it's a quick pass there to Ingram again. Ingram, the tight end, quick on his feet here as he's got the ball. And Gordon makes the tackle, but it's already too late as he got the first down there on that play. We'll try to see what we can do now here as they're on the own 46. And Lawrence here throws a quick pass there to the left-hand side. He's going to push out. Looks like Gabe Davis on the catch. But, yeah, they're running pretty much the same kind of offense I run with. Of course, I've tweaked the playbook some in our mission recondition series there. So they're not really running exactly everything we run. But they're running the same, at least the same, at least I can tell, the same formations and stuff like that I ran the first half of that first year with the Jacksonville Jaguars in that series. And of course, it's an all-sim series, so definitely go check it out. It's over there on ESGNet plus LP. There's a link down below in the description as well as in the eye here. As we take a look here, ETN trying to get out of the backfield here, as we'll see now a 3rd and 9 coming up. They're on the Bears' 40-yard line as Lawrence here drops back, throws a bullet there up the middle. And now you got Ingram going up the seams there for a great catch. And that's another huge first down here for Jacksonville. Jacksonville throwing this ball around here very quickly. And Lawrence knows that this is going to be very important for him to get the ball out of his hands. Play action in the back of the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown, as that's going to be Captain Kirk himself. Christian Kirk gets the touchdown. And Jacksonville's on the board here first. As we see him keep his feet in bounds, and they are. He drags that left foot. And that is going to get them the first touchdown of the game. 7-0 here. Jacksonville leads it as they got up down the field here very quickly and did a good job in time possession on that drive. So we'll see Caleb Williams here, 56 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Great rookie season for him, 4,982 yards. We'll see what he can do here on this first opening drive here in the Super Bowl. As he's on the 32-yard line, handoff to Swift, trying to run this one on the outside. And of course, running the ball on the outside is going to be tough, as we have Josh Hines Allen there on the right-hand side. We got to kind of watch where he's at and kind of go the opposite side where he's running, or at least where he's attacking us from. We'll see Williams here. He's got to get rid of the football, and he's going to get dropped for a loss of 10. Great job there from Walker, one of my top players there on the defensive side of the ball there in that Jacksonville Jaguars series as well. So we'll go back 10 as Williams here now has to get rid of this football here. He throws this one up there, and that one's going to be tipped away. Great job there from the defense. As looks like Lloyd and company do a great job covering that and not letting Clement get to the ball. So now, second drive now here for Jacksonville, as the defense did very well there for Jacksonville as they now have the offense now back on the field here. Oh, quick pass there. Look at this. Great job there from Ingram, fighting off those defenders and going to get a first down there on that play on the start of the second drive here. Already 1st and 10 here inside the 30 now of the Bears, as the Bears defense having a tough time trying to wrap up these guys. And, of course, keep track of Ingram as Taylor gets the stop there. That's a loss of 3 on ETN. See the ball now at the 29-yard line here. 2nd and 13. And again, another quick pass, or another quick handoff there. And it's ETN using his speed there to get him out of trouble. And now they have a manageable 3rd down coming up here. Ball on the 19-yard line here in Bears territory. Bears, again, having a tough time getting these Jaguars off the field. As Lawrence here drops back. Quick pass to the left-hand side and a nice dive there. Great play there to break that up. And that's going to be a 4th and 3 coming up here. We'll see them come out here and They're going to try to put 3 points on the board. And no problem for that one, as that is going to be up and in. Great job there as Patterson puts that one up the uprights. It's a 10-0 game here as Jacksonville back on defense now. Here's Bears on offense once again. Had a quick 1-2-3 in their drive. Couldn't get nothing there that first drive. You'll see a pass there to Cole Clement. He's going to get this one at the 44. And they're in Jacksonville territory. First down for the Bears. Bears, of course, 16-1 for the season. Only loss came from the Packers there back in, I believe, back in week 8 or so, I think it was. As we see Lloyd here gets the quarterback there. That's a loss of 10. As our offensive line not doing a good job here protecting us. And, of course, Williams is holding on to the ball too long, as he had at least 2 guys open there for him. Clement and I believe Moore was open for him. But for whatever reason, he is just not doing a good job here looking down the field. Now Williams here throws this one. He gets hit as he throws. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be a 4th and 28. And, of course, that's going to force us to kick or at least to punt the ball. So now we have the Jaguars on their own 23, 1st and 10 as the Jaguars come out here for their third drive here in the first quarter. And so far, the first 2 drives have been very successful for them, scoring points now, 10 points to be exact. 2nd and 6, ball on the 26. As we'll see here, handoff to ETN. ETN trying to use the blockers, doing a great job there, getting behind his blocks and find a hole to get through. As we'll see a 3rd and 2 coming up here, and of course this is probably going to be a run here. So we got to be alert. No, it's going to be a pass. It'll be a short pass there to Ingram, as the tight end's been very helpful for him, for T-Law there. As we'll see Ingram gets now 5 catches for 101 yards. We got to be able to stop him. He is getting just get the ball well too often here. And he is not dropping that ball at all, even though we're trying to put the best hard hits on him. 2nd and 10, ball on the own 37-yard line. And there you see the defense sniffs out the run, stops ETN. And we'll see a 3rd and 11 now here for Jacksonville. Jacksonville, so far, been very successful in their 2 opening drives. And now, here on their 3rd drive, having a little problem. But that's it for the first quarter, as this one's gone by pretty quick. Bears having a little trouble right now. They're down by 10. Jacksonville just been doing a great job here of eating up time of possession here today in this first quarter. See now a quick pass there. That's going to be completed, as that's going to be Gabe Davis on that diving catch. Owens tried to get there to break it up, but just could not put his hands up. So now we'll see ETN coming out of the backfield here. A nice run for ETN. ETN finally gets shoestring tackled there at the 28-yard line. So another first down here, another nice set of downs here for Jacksonville. Man in motion. That'll be Thomas Jr. as we'll see a quick pass there to Kirk. Kirk gets the catch as he breaks off a tackle, but then finally gets taken down at the 19. And they are definitely doing a great job here. Fight for that extra yardage, and of course, getting some nice diving catches as well. And T-Law's putting the ball right where they need to be, as we'll see a pass there to Thomas Jr. as he gets the catch there, just enough to get out of bounds and get the first. So now 9 minutes left here in the second quarter. Man in motion. That's going to be Ingram, and up the middle there. And one-handed catch there by Kirk. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Oh, boy, this is really getting out of hand here. They are really speeding up this offense. And for whatever reason, the Bears cannot catch up. As you see, a nice one-handed catch there by Kirk. No problem there for him. His 2nd time now in the end zone. 10 plays, almost a little over 4.5 minutes on that drive. Wow. So now ball on the 30-yard line here for Williams, as we'll see a quick pass there, and that one almost got broken up. Almost taken away there, I believe, by Campbell. So now 3rd and 10 coming up, ball on their own 30. Williams here drops back in the pocket, throws up the middle. That one again almost gets taken away, as we see, Darnell Savage. Yes, that would have been definitely a savage play there from him. if he would have picked that off. There you see T-Law, 13 of 16, 164, 2 touchdowns. He's having a really nice first half. This is not looking too good. We're down by 17. Defense is back out here. We'll see the ball now placed at the 28-yard line for the Jags. As see T-Law throws that one off to the left-hand side, and he's going to get that one to Davis, who gets a great first down. And that's about a 15-yard reception. They place at the ball at the midfield at the 50-yard line. You'll see ETN now breaking up a couple of potential tackles, but finally gets wrapped up at the 41. As he's able to find his way through this mess. Right now, defensively here, we're just not playing too solid. We're not playing solid at all, as we're missing tackles. And then you see this type of stuff happen. ETN breaks that one off, and he is gone in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Oh boy, I think we need to start being very worried now here, because we're getting ready to be in blowout territory here. I hate for us to be out, 35 or 31 nothing going into the half, because this is not good at all. This is not our Chicago Bears defense that we were being proud of ourselves for having such a great season. 3 plays, 73 yards, and about a minute and a half off the clock. As we'll see Herbert here, and nice job here running this one here. Nice spin move as he gets great field position in there off the kickoff, and that's going to put us at near midfield. So now off that great play here, let's see if we can finish it now here with a great drive. We'll see Swift here spins off a tackle, and then he's going to get just body slammed down at the 50-yard line. As he only out of all that, he gets a yard. 3rd and 7 now. We'll jump to here as the ball's out the 48-yard line in Jacksonville territory. Quick pass there to Clement, as Coltrane there gets the catch, and he's going to get that one at the 39. So new set of downs here for the Bears, as the Bears really having a tough time moving the ball through the ground and through the air. Amazingly all through the ground here, which that's in our bread and butter right there. Without that, we can't really have much of a passing game. So we got to get things going here, as we'll see now. The 2nd and 8 coming up, handoff here. We try to go on the outside, and they roughhouse us down there as Cisco gets on that tackle. Puts us at the 35. 3rd and 6 coming up. And we'll see Swift in the backfield here. And see a pass there caught by Keenan Allen as he gets the catch, but cannot get to the first down marker. Nice stop there from the defense, but coach says no, let's go for it now. So Williams and the offense are still out there. We'll see what Williams can do here as he passes this one there to Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's got the first down and more, as he'll get inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 after that big 3rd or 4th down conversion. We'll see if we can now finish it up here. Getting close to that 2-minute warning here, as we'll see Swift trying to get themselves into the end zone here. We're 24-0 here. We don't want to go down like that, especially in the Super Bowl here, because if that's the case, second half is not going to look too pretty for us, as Williams now drops back, fires this one off to the left-hand side. That's going to be a great catch as he finds Roman Dunze, and they're going to be at the 11-yard line. 3 yards short of the first down. We'll see if we can try and convert here on this 3rd down. 3rd down conversions have not been too kind to us here today. Allen here, or I should say Williams here, drops back here, throws this one there, and somehow threads the needle between the defenders. Finds Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. As the Bears find themselves in this one here. Look at that. Just threads the needle. Look at that. Ovacon could have easily picked that off, but it went right through his hands. 10 plays, 50 yards, taking 4:37 off the clock with 2:35 left for Jacksonville. So let's see if we get this ball back here quickly and try to get at least 3 points here to make a 24-10 ball game. As we'll see this one being caught by Ingram, and Ingram just feel like he's on something special here today, as he's been grabbing catches and just blazing down the field. Quick pass there. We'll see now Christian Kirk has it. Kirk breaks off a tackle, but finally gets wrapped up with a little help from an extra defender there getting to him, as he's going to be down there at the 44. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Jacksonville is just sitting back, just launching the ball here with no problem. Little effort here coming from T-Law, as he's just playing a really great game here. He knows there's a lot on the line here. See a pass there. That's going to be broken up. And I believe that'll be Gordon there on that broken up pass. Incomplete pass. We'll see a 2nd and 10 coming up here for Trevor Lawrence. As Trevor Lawrence is playing like a different Trevor Lawrence. As he's trying to run this one here, and he's going to scamper on this one as he gets about a few yards on the play. 3rd and 5, a manageable down here for him. As we'll see, he's been successful here now throughout this game, this first half so far, and finds another catch there from Christian Kirk as they move the chains again for a new set of downs. Timeout being called here, as we'll see here, is 24-7, and we'll see what Jacksonville does here as they call their first timeout. 2 timeouts remaining here for Jacksonville. Man in motion, as we'll see Davis in motion. Pass up the middle there. That's going to go to Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk trying to look for his 3rd touchdown of the day. And he's going to be just short there. They're going to mark him somewhere around the 3 or 2 yard line. So now 5 wide here. And we're playing some zone here as we'll try to see what we can do here with Taylor or Trevor. And Trevor finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What is going on? What did they eat this morning to get them in this mode here? Because they are moving this ball like lightning. And as you see, Trevor Lawrence gets in there unscathed. And they are now taking a huge lead here as they now are leading this one 31-7 going into halftime. As we have 33 seconds left, we got a chance to try to get at least 10 points on the board here at best bet. As that ball is going to be batted away. And there you see Williams not liking that at all. So now we'll see here on 2nd and 10 coming up. Draws back here, looking down the field here, looking for a quick pass there. Finds Cole Clement. Cole Clement rips this one down. He's on his jets. And he's going to be taken down there at the 21-yard line. As a timeout being called here by the Bears. Bears have taken their first timeout now here in the half. They have 2 remaining. 21 seconds left here. Looking to try to at least get a best bet, try to get a field goal here. But we were looking for a touchdown. And Williams, he's going to call his own number instead and get himself there at the 14 as he gets pushed out of bounds. 2nd and 2 coming up. And we're looking for that end zone here as we'll see a drop back here from Williams. Pass there can be not completed. Intended there for Keenan Allen as Lloyd gets there on time to break it up. 3rd and 3 coming up with 12 seconds left. Drop back here for Williams. Williams passes this one up the middle there, and that's going to be a touchdown. He throws that one to the big tight end, Cole Clement. As now we have now got ourselves back in this ballgame. We're still down by 3 scores, but that was a great play there, and that hopefully is good momentum now for ourselves to get into the second half. As we'll see, they're going to take the kneel down here and in the first half with the score what it is. As we go into halftime here, this is not too comfortable right now. This score is making me very nervous. 31-14, Jacksonville. What is going on? What did they take here? And I want to know, whatever they were taking, why did we not get a piece of that? Because our defense almost looks like our defense like we played against the Packers the first time around. But ETN's on fire here. We've been trying to put hits on him, and he's just shrugging them off. And then you see these quick passes coming from Lawrence, who just at times, if you guys follow my series there on the second channel, I know it's another cheap plug here, but he does not do a good job there of making good decision making when it comes to passing. As we see Herbert gets a nice return here for the Bears. And that's going to put the Bears now at the 47-yard line of Jacksonville. And to take a look here, Williams has been roughed up quite a bit here today. And we're just trying to make sure we keep him upright. But Hines Allen and a couple of Lloyd and stuff been really, slapping us around there in the backfield. And not really letting us get our running game going here. So we're going to probably have to throw the running game out of the game and get to this passing. As we see Keenan Allen gets a nice catch for a gain of 9. Puts him at the 37-yard line of Jacksonville. As we started the second half here with the ball. We deferred there in the first half. As we'll see Swift here will go ahead and run this one enough to get the first. 9:50 left here in the third quarter. Williams here scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down for a pass, and he's going to get hit hard. And there you see Hines Allen again gets to him. I think that's the second time now he has sacked him in this game. 2nd and 17 coming up, as we'll see a drop back here from Williams. And again, another sack by Hines Allen. That's the third now. That's the second in a row, the third in the game. 3rd and 26. Williams here again, drops back in the pocket here, looks, fires, throws this one to Clement. Clement finds the first down marker and gets it. That's another big play there for the Bears passing game here today. They need big plays like this, and especially Cole Clement has been helpful for us. And see now Williams here drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking for something. He's going to look for a deep pass, and that ball is going to be broken up. As we'll see, that was intended there for Rome Odunze, as Odunze could not get to that one. So now we'll see what we'll try to do on 2nd and 10. Pass up the middle there to big dog Rome as he gets that one inside the 5. And that's going to be a 1st and goal coming up. 1st and goal, ball placed at the 4-yard line here. Handoff to Swift. We're going to try to run this one in here, and Swift's able to find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, DeAndre Swift, as we now are going to get a touchdown here. And, of course, the extra point will put us just back 10 points. So we're now back in this ball game here. We got to try to get our defense to get some kind of turnovers or get a quick 3-and-out or something, because right now Jacksonville is just, their offense is electrified right now. 8 plays, 46 yards, and 3:22 off the clock. We'll see what we can try to now do here against this offense of the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's Trevor Lawrence. He's had a pretty much a superstar day here, as he's definitely throwing this one here, and he almost feel like it's almost like destiny for this team to win this one here today. As Kirk had a nice one-handed catch, and he's already got 2 touchdowns underneath his belt here today. You got to keep a close eye on him here in this second half. 1st and 10, ball on the 28-yard line, and pass up the middle, and that's going to be dropped by Christian Kirk. His first drop pass of the day, believe it or not. 2nd and 10 coming up. Lawrence here drops back, hands off to Etienne. Etienne's going to run this one there, and oh, nice hit. But Etienne, he's getting close to 100 yards now. He has 11 carries for 99 or 94 yards. And he's found himself in, and there we see an interception. What was T-Law looking at that time? I think he was trying to get to Kirk, but Kirk was not there on time. And TJ Edwards, I should say, is going to be able to get this one there. Nice job there as the defense. This is what I'm talking about. This is the type of defense that we should be playing there in the first half. And that's a great play there from Edwards, as he's able to take this and get an interception and get some good field position here for us, as he's trying to take that one back for a pick 6. And now Lawrence has the short field here now. Ball on the 22-yard line of the Jaguars. 1st and 10. 6:50 left here in the third quarter. See Swift now on the ground. And we're going to kind of settle the game down a little bit, slow it down some with the running game. So we'll try to get Swift in there, as we're only down by 10. We need a touchdown here to get us within 3. So we'll see a handoff here to Swift. And Swift trying to get around that block, but he's going to get taken down by Armstead. Nice job there from Armstead for the tackle. 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball the 11-yard line, handoff to Swift. Swift's going to go on the outside. He's going to run this one and try to get to the first down marker, but a flag has been called. And I think this one's going to come back, as there's a holding call. And it looks like it's going to be on Sheldon. 10-yard penalty puts us back at the 20-yard line. So 2nd and 19 here for the Bears, as there's 5:30 left here in the third quarter. Williams here going to call his own number instead. He's going to run this one out. He's going to get to the 13, as he's got a decent, manageable 3rd and 11. Let's see what they'll try to do here, as they got to get this one somewhere near the 2-yard line to get the first. Draw back from Williams. Williams looking. He fires this one. He's going to find Keenan Allen in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears, as the Bears are on the board here again. And they have now taken this lead here. Now they've had, or this trailing here they've been for the most part of this game. And now they have shrinking this lead that the Jacksonville Jaguars had. And now they're getting closer and closer now So getting back in this ball game as we see a great catch there. 4 plays, 21 yards. Of course, a $143 there on that drive. And of course, a big help there from TJ Edwards, who got that interception. So the ball now back with Jacksonville here as we'll see Etienne runs this one out of the backfield there, and Etienne is going to be stopped as he's not now. He's still at 94 yards for the day, and Billings looks like he's going to come off the field here. He's something wrong with his ankle. Hopefully it's not too serious. And that means Dexter and the next man up is going to have to come into play. 2nd and 10 coming up as we'll see a pass here quick there. That's going to get thrown to the rookie there, Thomas Jr. Ryan Thomas Jr. as he gets the catch, and he's going to be stopped at the 38. 3rd and 2 coming up as we'll see a handoff to Etienne. Etienne breaks the first down, and oh, look at this. This is a track meet here. As we're trying to get to Etienne, he is going to get stopped finally at the 4-yard line. That's a big run there. That's a little over 50 yards on that run. He's got a $152 now on the running here today. He's been a huge asset for them here in this game. I wish he was like that in my franchise there with the Jaguars on the 2nd channel. We need to see big runs like that from him over there, but we'll see now. Ball on the 4-yard line here. Etienne trying to muscle his way to the end zone, but he's going to get met up there by the big lineman, and he's going to get stopped as he's going to be only at the 2-yard line. So 3rd and goal coming up here for Jacksonville as we see a handoff here to Etienne. Etienne going to be met up by the same guys again. He's going to get stopped in the backfield. Great play there. They're looking at a 4th and goal coming up here. And I imagine they will try to kick the field goal here to be up by 6. Right now they're up by 3 here. They need the points. Let's see what they're going to do. Oh, they're just decided to go here on 4th and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line. So the defense got to play some really good goal line defense here. We'll see what they'll try to do here. Trevor drops back in the pocket. Pass there. It's going to be broken up. Intended there for Gabe Davis. Great play there from the defense as Edmonds gets behind him and shoves him. And that's going to be a denial. Nice play there from the defense. As we see there, Keenan Allen, 6 targets, 5 receptions, 49 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the day for him. He's doing a great job for us here. Let's see what we can do here now as we're on the 1-yard line, trying to give some space here. As we'll see Johnson come into play. And oh, nice leap there from Johnson. Johnson taking this one all the way down to the 25. Big play there and big, nice run. Great job as he gets us now some space to work in here today. So now we'll see the ball on the 25-yard line here. Williams here drops back in the pocket, throws to Swift, and he cannot complete the pass there. Swift drops it on that screen pass. We'll see what we can try to do here on this 2nd and 10. Ball still placed at the 25. And Williams here throws this one. And look at that beautiful toss there to Cole Clement as he gets this one at the 46. He's now well over 100 yards for the day through the air on 6 catches. Nice job from him. Of course, he's got a touchdown of his own as he got that last touchdown of the half. We'll see now Williams here throws up the middle there, finds DJ Moore, and Moore gets the catch, and he's going to get a 6-yard reception. It's going to be a 2nd and 4. Ball now placed at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. As the final 25 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter, we'll see what we can try to do. Williams here throws this one there to Roman Dunze, and Dunze will get a few yards on that reception. As we'll see, that was the last play of the 3rd quarter. We go into the quarter now here. We got a chance to get the lead here if we can now take this goal line defense that we stopped on Jacksonville on our 1-yard line and take this back and try to score here on this drive. We could take the lead here. It'll be the first time we've taken the lead in this ball game. Jacksonville, to me, I think they made a dumb move there. Going for there on 4th and goal. There was no point. They needed points. Because right now they could be up by 6 right now, but still they're up by 3. So now we decide to go here after we were not successful there on 3rd and 1. We'll go for a 4th and inches, and why not? Let's go for it. Let's see what we can do. As we'll see, play clock running down to 6. Handoff, find Johnson there. Johnson gets enough to get the first down. Nice play there as they get enough to get the 1st and 10. So now, new set of downs here for the Bears as they're on the 35-yard line of Jacksonville. We'll see what they'll try to do in this situation. They'll go to the pass here. Williams here throws this one there, and that was going to Keenan Allen, but defender's right there at the last second to poke his hand right through there to break up that pass. 2nd and 10 coming up, still in the 35. Williams here looks to the right-hand side, finds Cole Clement, and Cole Clement is finally drugged down there by Olfacon as he gets the, he's going to be short of the first down marker. They'll mark it at the 26. I thought they may have marked it at the 25 there, but we'll see now with Swift here, and Swift finds a way to get that move that chains as he gets to the 24-yard line. Nice first down run for him. So now 1st and 10 coming up as we are again looking to try to see if we can get in this red zone here. And, of course, we're just trying to do our best to kind of mix things up as Williams here drops back in the pocket. Now he is bootlegged route off to the right-hand side, and he's going to get out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Trying to conserve a little of this clock right now here and not get too pass happy. As you see Jefferson for the Jags, he's going to have to come off the field there for the defense. We'll see a 1st and 10 coming up here. Ball at the 12-yard line. Jacksonville leads by 3. Chicago here is just trying to take their time and try to make the right strike here. As we'll see Swift here runs this one, and that's going to be a gain of 4. As we see the takeaways here, and 0 takeaways from the Jacksonville. As they've been having trouble trying to stop us here. But so far, so far this drive has been really nice for us. After that, stopped in there on 4th and 1. They're on the 1. And so far now, the offense here is just really eating it up here as we're really trying to drag out this drive. Now 3rd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 3-yard line here. We've got our big boys on the line here. Going to be a run up the middle. Hand off to Swift. Swift's trying to fight there, and he's going to get enough there for the first down. New set of downs. We'll see a 1st and goal coming up here. Ball plays at the 1-yard line. I'm sure this will be some kind of sneak, QB sneak of some sort. And they're going to see, no, it's going to be a handoff, and that's going to go up the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Bears. Bears take the lead for the first time in today's game and realize they were down by 3 scores going into halftime. It was 31-7, and now they have flipped the script here now in this throughout the pretty much the 3rd quarter. Now the first couple of minutes here in the 4th quarter have now flipped it now to a 35-31 ball game. Talk about a huge change of pace now. Jacksonville has the ball now here on the ball, 27-yard line, hand off to Etienne. Etienne gets roughed up and gets hit hard, and he's going to fumble the football. What a hit right there. Nice play. As we're able to recover the football there. Look at the replay here. Bam! Just gets drilled. I want to say it was, who was that? I want to say it was Saldwell, but Dexter Jr. picked it up I know he recovered it. So now here we are at the 31-yard line for the Bears. 31-yard line here on Jacksonville's 31, I should say. Hand off to Swift, and Swift's going to run this one there, and that's going to be a carry there for a nice first down. Nice 10-yard carry there for Swift. And they keep moving the chains here. And, of course, we got plenty of time here. We want to try to, minimize this clock, try to take control of it, get the possession, have a solid drive here with this possession and with the ball. Hand off to Swift again. He's going off to the left-hand side, kind of up the middle and then to the left. And he'll get, he'll get 4 yards on that carry. So now 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 17-yard line. We'll see here a play clock running down the 2. Hand off to Johnson. Johnson, he's going to get met up by Campbell. Lloyd there. And he's going to get a few yards, positive yards there on that carry. 3rd and 2 coming up. And again, just taking our time here, trying to milk this clock as much as we can. And there, our fullback's going to come in here. He's going to get a nice carry there, converting on the 3rd down. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 10-yard line. There you see they're fired up here as this is going to be a huge win If we can just keep what we're doing right now, and of course have our defense step up and make some big plays defensively, we could easily win this game. I guess I shouldn't say that too much here right now, as the game's not officially over yet. So make a nice little run there, and of course there you see we're just taking our time here, make sure we secure the ball. Ball on the 9-yard line here, handoff here, and oh, nice play there for the defense, as that's going to be, I believe, Ovacon there gets the tackle, as he's able to get to the halfback there on that nice little move, swimming through that swimming through that offensive line and getting to our halfback, and there you see a oh no, delay of game there for Caleb Williams, as there must have been some miscommunication about a play. So now we're looking at a ball at the 17-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal. We got to try to find our way back to where we were at. Williams here drops back in the pocket, gets hit as he throws and finds Cole Clement. He's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. As Cole Clement finds his way into the end zone once again. Take a look at this play. Great job there from Cole Clement. He's been on fire here, helping us out here in this red zone, making big plays like that. That's what I like to see from our tight ends. Great job as he gets himself here. And now we're going to take a 11-point lead. 7 plays, 36 yards, roughly a little over 4 minutes on that drive. And we'll see with 2:09 left what our defense can do. Can we stop Jacksonville from scoring? And can we put a stop to Trevor Lawrence and ETN? 1st and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Trevor Lawrence throws this one there. That's going to go to Ingram, who's been catching the balls left and right in this game. We have not put, he's had one drop, but we really have not put a good hit on him, as he's been just breaking tackles and getting those extra yardage there. As we'll see now, pass there. That's going to be completed there, as you see now trying to wrestle Kirk there. And now they're going to go no huddle. So they're going to try to spare their timeouts as we have pass there. That's going to be Johnson. That's Jalen Johnson who gets on that one there. Great catch there from him. And that is probably going to be the nail in the coffin here on Jacksonville, as there's a $1:38 here. We got to run the football here and take control of this game, as we'll see a run here from Swift and a timeout being called there by Jacksonville. Great job there for Jalen Jackson making that play. 2 timeouts remaining for Jacksonville. As we'll see now, $1:33. Swift on the outside here, running this one back in, as he's going to go off to the right-hand side of the field there. And another timeout being called as he's trying to stay in bounds to keep the clock moving and force Jacksonville to use the timeout. They do. 1 timeout remaining for Jacksonville. 1:28 left here, 3rd and 3. Got to get the first down to keep this clock moving here. As now we'll see Swift there. And Swift can't run that up the middle, as I think he should have went more further to the right. I think he would have had that first down, but they're going to mark us just short of the first, as it's going to be a 4th and 2. And with no timeouts remaining, Jacksonville will have no timeouts. But we'll see if we can try to get this first down here. And we do. That game's going to be over with. Pass there cannot be completed, as Ovacon comes in on just like a bat out of hell, gets to our quarterback and hits him as he throws the football there. And that is going to be a turnover on downs on the Bears, as now Jacksonville will get possession. And now with no timeouts remaining, they have to pretty much march down the field to win this game. 1:22 left. Pass deep, and that's going to be denied, as Jalen Johnson again puts his hands up. This time bats that one away. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. Ball at the 37. We'll see a handoff. No, a fake pitch there, and that's going to be a quick pass there to Gabe Davis, who gets the first down. Minute left here in the game, as now we'll see T-Law here is going to be brought down the backfield. What a play there for the defense, as it's now going to be at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 23. They do go no huddle. Pass up the middle there. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Kirk's going to get that one at the 45. Clock is still ticking away here as they try to get everybody on the line. Trevor Lawrence goes up, and he's going to get picked up by Brister, and that is going to be your ball game, as Brister trying to take this one back for a pick 6, and he's going to take it back to Jacksonville's 46-yard line. What a catch there from Brister, And Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to come up short. 42-31 is your final. Talk about a flipping the script here. Oh my god! I honestly thought that when we were down, 31-10, I'm thinking like, wow, we are in trouble. This is almost as bad as the Falcons and Patriots game. It was 24-3, and Falcons had the lead, and then now, I guess now you can put that on this list here. This one just as worse. I mean, not just as worse, not as bad as the Falcons and Patriots game, but geez, it's almost up there. As you see here, we get our trophy, and we are Super Bowl champions. Congratulations there to the Chicago Bears. And of course, our quarterback, who had a great game. We had a really slow start with the offense, but then the defense, and also the defense as well. Defense were just kind of complacent and just kind of not really covering the ball or putting big hits like we've seen in weeks prior going to this game. And you see ETN, it's like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Like, why? Like, they, at least by a score, I mean, this is a close score because they've won their games close, but I'm thinking like, I knew this was going to be a dogfight here. I knew it was going to come down to possessions and then who's going to make plays on defensive side of things. But man, I did not think we were going to be in that much trouble in the first half, only scoring 14 points alone in the second quarter, and then come back and score 28 in the last two quarters of this game to win this one 42-31. Talk about I just could not believe it. When I seen that, I'm like, oh my, I was about to throw in the white towel. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, okay, let's just, run the ball. Let's just, not, because we didn't make any errors, defense or, turnovers or anything. We're +4. T-Law threw 3 interceptions, and of course that fumble there from ETN. So we were all right. I'm thinking like, okay, why are we not playing tough? Like, why are we not making good catches, and especially defensively, why are we not putting the good hits and all that kind of stuff, and jumping on passes and blitzing and all that kind of stuff? And I don't know, maybe they were still asleep from partying too much the night before, but they can definitely have a reason now to party now because we won the Super Bowl. There you see T-Law 24-34, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. There you see 17 of 28, 258, and 4 touchdowns there for Caleb Williams for the day. Nice day there for him. His longest pass was 52 yards, which was great. Awesome there. Of course, that went to Cole Clement. Then you see Swift there, 24 carries, 67 yards. Yeah, they did a great job there forcing us to go to the passing game and have our rookie. They pretty much seen the game film from him this past, the last couple of weeks here. It's like, okay, rookie, prove yourself. Can you get yourself out of a hole with your arm and not use, Swift, to help you out? And this pretty much this is Williams, all his right here in this game. You see Johnson, 3 carries for 31 yards. ETN had he had a rushing touchdown, over 160 yards. He had 163 to be exact. 17 carries for him, and T-Law had 3 carries for 6 yards and a touchdown for him there rushing. Receiving wise, of course, a nice day there. 181, 8 catches, 2 touchdowns for Clement. Captain Kirk had that beautiful one-handed catch there. 8 catches for 99 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. Ingram, he was truly electric, you guys. I thought that was going to be the guy that we would have to really watch during the whole game to just try to stop. And he did a great job. I don't know why they didn't go after, use him more in the second half. But 7 catches, 116, no touchdowns. Keenan Allen had a big show there for us as well. He had 2 touchdowns, a little over 60 yards in the game for him. Defensively there, you see the numbers as well. Guys there just, like I said, first half, I don't know where we were at. We wasn't making good, tough hits on, ETN and Trevor Lawrence. I was trying to throw blitz packages at them, and their offensive line just picked up on it very good. Of course, we were watching for the blitz there against, Hines Allen. he got us a few good couple of times there, and of course Lloyd got us as well, which was, I mean, in some ways it was kind of expected, but man, it was just like, oh my God, I know how this defense plays, and they do play really well with us. I haven't played really well in their series there on the second channel, but this game I'm thinking like, oh my God, like what is going on? Like they're playing too good, like making me nervous. Hines Allen, 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 3 sacks in the game. Lloyd, 12 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, a sack. Walker, 5 tackles, tackle for loss, and a sack as well. Like I said, we did a great job there. No interceptions. They did not get caught in interceptions, so that was nice. But yeah, this was just a crazy game, man. I cannot believe. I literally was thinking to myself, I'm like, how do I get myself out of this hole right now? Like, I've never came out. Anytime I've been in that kind of position like that, it does not turn out too well, and I'm surprised that we were able to get back. And we have to thank our defense for that. Our defense did a great job there with those turnovers and helping us, have a short field there for Williams and all that. So that was nice. And like I said, Williams did a great job there. They really forced us to pass the ball a lot, and we didn't get to use Swift as much as I wanted to. So, but yeah, as we take a look here, we're in the postseason now. So coming up in the next episode, we will start the postseason. We will see who is going to be released, we're going to re-sign, who we're going to pick up in free agency, and of course, video after that, we'll see the NFL draft. We'll talk about some of the drafted possible players we're going to be drafting, and of course, if we have to make any changes to our staff, we'll do that as well. But if you enjoyed this episode, which I'm hoping you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series that happens to be uploaded here to ESGNet. And of course, don't forget our second channel, ESGNet Plus LP. As like I said, we have that Jacksonville Jaguars series. It's a fun series. Definitely go check it out. It's a roller coaster of a season for that first season, and of course we're getting the second season up started here pretty soon. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Season 1 in the books. We won the Super Bowl. Did we jump shark? I think we did. But now the real question is, can we continue this, what we're doing right now? Can we continue building a great defense and, get back here again next season for season 2? We'll have to find out coming up very soon. Like I said, next video will be the off-season video. As always, guys, the Bears win. We bring home a championship. Now it's time for season 2. Can we do it all over again? As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.